So this is my review of the New King James Journal of the Word Bible, large print. It's actually by Thomas Nelson. It's a hardcover black. This is your ISBN number. It just comes with a slip cover over it. You've got information here on the Bible. It actually comes with a life, guaranteed for life on it. So you just go to their website and register. Now, I do have other wide margin Bibles. I have an Oxford, and I also have the Cambridge ESV, and the Oxford's a King James one. Now, why this is a good idea is that it's a hardcover one. She is Smith sewn, and it does come with one ribbon, one black ribbon. Thing is, you could write your notes in this thing first, and then transfer them over into your good Bibles later. So that way you're not making a mistake in your good Bibles. You're doing it in this one first. Or it's a good way to get a teenager interested in writing notes and stuff. And even just, even if they want to do artwork or anything like that in it, because there's quite a bit of room to do their artwork or whatever they'd like to do in it. It is quite a nice Bible. You have at the beginning here, the Bible belongs to, introductory page, and this page is about the Bible. I'll just get it to focus for you. You read down. It is printed in China. You've got your table of contents, your books in alphabetical order, your preface to the New King James Version, a few pages of that. You also have the New King James translation notes, explains them to you, and then you have the Old Testament. It is a yellow, it is very yellow, this paper. Like I'll get this one. Sort of, I don't know if I can do this, but you can see it's a bit yellow. I can't really see on the camera, on the phone. You can see, there you go, yellow and white. The difference. But the yellow is actually quite nice, quite pleasant to look at. Quite easy to read when you're reading it. Now, in some places this thing looks like it's lined matched. So, there is a little bit of ghosting, but definitely nothing to worry about. The text is around a 9.5. It's actually a good sized text. The text is actually larger than my Oxford and my Cambridge. It's actually quite larger. It's quite good. It's not verse by verse, it's actually paragraphed. But then says the Cambridge, that's paragraphed as well. The Oxford over here is not paragraphed. You have a good side column here for your notes or for your artwork, whichever you prefer. It is that you do have lines, as you can see. It is quite nice. You do have subheadings throughout the Bible, which is quite helpful in the poetry section. It's quite good. The good thing with this is you don't have to write into the gutters. You just write on the edges, nice and flat for you. Where with these, you've got to try and write in the gutter nice and neat. With this, you can just write in here, then transfer your notes, and you can bit of time and you can make them neat. Same with the Cambridge. You've got to really press down so that you can get writing into the gutters. So you can do it nice and tidy so that you can read it. Now this is red letter. It's actually quite a nice red letter too. And it's actually the same consistency with the red all the way through. Same with the black. There's no fading in or fading out. It's actually quite nice. I was quite impressed with the red. And at night time when you're reading it with the red, sometimes red gets a bit much when you're reading it, but because of the yellow pages, the red is actually quite easy and quite easy visible. Because I know when some people sort of fades in and out, red's like a hard colour to see, especially when you have eye problems. But yeah, not this one. Because and I'm pretty sure it's because of the yellow paper. Here's a nice Bible. Now at the end of the Bible, I'll just get this elastic out of the road. At the end of the Bible you actually have some lined pages as well for your notes, for extra notes if you need them. There's a few pages of those. Now, she's not a good. She's pretty thick. She's a thick Bible. I know. She's about as thick as my Oxford. I mean, and these things are a brick, and they're heavy. She's about the same thickness, but she's not as big. As you can see, you've got a good inch there and a good inch here. And if you've got a Cambridge, I'll give you the size of the Cambridge. So about an inch and a half, nearly 2 inches actually, and about an inch and a half on the side here. So it isn't that like big a Bible compared to these other ones. That's my size of my hand on this Bible, as you can see. She is black. It's a black hardcover. It has a very nice spine, I think. Like I said, she is Smith sewn. This is a great little Bible. I'll be using this one to just when you're everyday reading or something and you want to jot down a note or something, instead of writing in your nice new Bibles or your nice leather Bibles, you pick one of these up and just jot down what you want to jot down. You don't need a notebook, you just use one of these. I think they're a great idea. And Nelson's done a really nice job with this one. They do come in different versions. I'm not 100% sure on what they all are. I think there's this one. I know you can get an ESV journaling one, but I don't think Nelson makes those. But these, I mean, this is just nice. I don't think you can go wrong with one of these. Even if you can't afford one of these, you know, not everyone can afford these. I mean, I got these second hand, so I was quite lucky. Both of them I got both of them second hand, so I was quite lucky. But if you can't afford something like that, something like this would have been perfect. I mean, if I didn't have one of these, I would have been more than happy with this. It's a nice black. I mean, you can put something on that if you don't like the black or you know, but I actually quite like it. It's quite nice. It's quite a good Bible, quite sturdy Bible. It's not going to fall apart because she's sewn. But yeah, I mean, even for teenagers, for their first wide margin Bible, you know, you want to get them started into making notes and that sort of stuff, or they're interested in that sort of stuff. It's a great beginner's Bible for that. Like I said, if I didn't have these, I'd be more than happy with just using this as my wide margin. I wouldn't have even bothered of getting these. But yeah, she's well made. You can actually add stuff into this Bible, add pages into it. And you've got this elastic here to keep it all nice so it's not going to flop out. It doesn't flop around when you do this. You know, you got these, they flop around, and you know, you scratch the art gilding and you're worried about them. And this, oh, she's a nice Bible, this one. This Bible was actually given to me as a gift, and the person that gave it to me, I thank you very much, because I will use it. I do have another King James, a New King James Bible, but yeah, I'll be gifting that one away, and I'll be keeping this one. Thank you very much for the gift. And like I said, if you're interested in a wide margin Bible, you can't go past one of these, especially for the quality of it. Well, that's my review. I hope this helped. Thank you for watching.